Math 125 final practice test. We are given a little system here, and this operation is defined so that A, I'll just call it Y, B is A times B divided by 5. And then we know that our set that we can draw from are the rationals. So I can use any fraction, I can use any whole number, you know, any decimal. So let's do it. Does it constitute a group? So first off, is it closed? So let's see how this works. A, Y, B. So let's say I had 3, Y, 7. That would be 3 times 7 over 5. And just plug them in. That gives me 21/5. Gives me a rational back. So notice, no matter what I plug into here, I'm going to get a fraction back. I'll get a rational number back. That's closed. The next thing that I want to check around this one, I'll check if it's associative. And remember, associative means I can associate them differently. This is going to be equal to, whoops, no parentheses. That's how I check associative. So let me pick a couple of values here and see what happens. I'll do 1, 10, and 3. Why not? And my question is, does that equal that? So let's do this. So 1y10, that would be 1 times 10 over 5. This is 10 over 5, which is 2. This would be 2 times 3 over 5, which is 6/5. Okay, now let's do this side. I still don't know if they're equal. 10y3 would be 10 times 3 over 5, which is 30/5, which is 6. Let's see, that combined with that would be 1. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's just 6. 1 combined with 6 would be 1 times 6 over 5. 6 times 1 is 6. They're equal. That's pretty good evidence. This does associate. It's just really multiplication. And we know that multiplication associates. Okay, we're going to keep going. Checking these. We've done closer, associative. Does it have an identity? In other words, is there some number, I'll call it I, that if I go A combined with I, I'll get A back. And if I go I combined with A, I'll get A back. And what I notice is this is AB over 5. So actually, if one of these is a 5, it just cancels and it leaves the other one. So I think the identity is 5. So for example, if I go 5 combined with 7, 5 times 7 over 5 is 7. See, it gives me 7 back. Or if I go 7 combined with 5, 7 times 5 over 5 is 7. Yep, it has an identity, and the identity is 5. So then the last question is are there inverses? Does everything have an inverse? So basically, with an inverse, you combine two elements, and you get the identity back. So I could probably do a little bit of algebra for this. Like AYB is 5, so that would be A over B 5. That's just, you know, using the operation equals 5. Multiply both sides by 5. A times B equals 25. Divide both sides by B. A is 25 over B. Yeah, everything has an inverse. Like the inverse of a number is 25 over some other number. So let's maybe mess around with that. Let's see what we could figure out for this. What if we went what if we went something like combine 10 with 25 over 10. See, I'm thinking about these being the same. So that would be 10 times 25 over 10 over 5. 10's cancel. 25 over 5 is 5. Yep, everything has an inverse. A's inverse is of the form 25 over A.